Live. Just so you guys know, we're live. Both on the computer and the phone. All right, got my update on my computer that I went live on my phone. So, turn the light on. I don't know. Maybe that helps. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. All right. I just want to give a live update. So I'm going to wait till a couple people show up. I've got a few people on the YouTube. I got a few people on the Facebook. I was just wondering how everybody's doing. I'm good. I'm really good. It's been almost 24 hours. It's been like, or 48 hours. It's been like 46 hours or 45 hours. There's Jason Wright. Jason Wright is here. He's already commenting. I have about 8 people. Hey, I'm gonna go. Hey, David, how are you? Just to give a real quick update on what's going on with this so far. It's not bad. Joyce James is here from the UK. Hello, Joyce. Jennifer's here. Deanna's here. Good. Hello. All right. All right. The fast, embark on a 20-day fast, I thought it was going to be really easy. So far, it's really easy. So, but what I have found out through a lot of my research is that if you are fat adapted, if you have been doing the ketogenic diet or something very similar, like a paleo diet or like a low fat or a high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet, it's gonna become very easy for you. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Lee. So it's not as hard, all right, because your body's already adapted to fat, and of course we have tens of thousands of calories that we could utilize with our stored body fat. All right. So the last time I did this, when I did a 9-day fast, I did it when I thought carbohydrates and eating 5 meals a day or 6 meals a day was what I should be doing, back when I was a personal trainer and teaching people how to lose weight, which I wish I could go back and talk to all of those people all over again and just re-educate them and just show them. Because of everything I've learned with you guys, everything I've learned since starting this ketogenic journey, the amount of information that I learned back in the day was so wrong. And I apologize. It's like I should almost write a book, Lies My Trainer Told Me. Something similar to Dr. Barry's book. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe don't, you know, maybe I should. That's just awful. Yeah. So I remember telling people, I still have copies of people's menus. I still have ideas like where I was telling people to eat 5 times, 6 times a day. It's breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner, and possibly a snack after that. What was I thinking? I don't know. I really don't know. And if anybody that I've ever trained before in the past can get to this message somehow, I apologize. I'm sorry. Hello. I couldn't read it. It went too fast. But anyway, it's pretty easy. I'll tell you one of the hard parts about this diet so far, this fast, is going onto Instagram to see what people are saying, and when they post their food and how good it looks, then my body is back to thinking, hey, that you might be wanting to eat or something like that. So what I learned from the Complete Guide to Fasting by Jimmy Moore and Dr. Fung is that Jimmy Moore had this feeling where he gets that feeling of hunger, okay? And he's saying that the body doesn't recognize the hunger pain when you're any difference between the hunger pain when you're fasting and the hunger pain from when you're actually eating a normal keto diet. It doesn't really seem to know the difference. So he says, is it really a hunger pain that we should listen to And his answer was no, okay, that you could fight through some of this. Now, here's the other caution that he does give. This fasting shouldn't give you any physical pain. It shouldn't make you physically so tired that you can't function, okay? As you could tell, I'm functioning pretty well. I've got all this energy. I told my one buddy that's actually doing this this diet with me at work, not the fast part, but he was sitting there. I said, yep, already in my second day of fast. He was like, wow, you don't seem like you're fasting. I was like, I don't feel like it. Like I literally, I sat at the lunch table with everybody today. People were eating around me. I didn't even feel it. It didn't bother me one bit. I didn't, I saw a couple pieces of Swiss cheese that I wanted to eat, but I didn't want to put because who knows how that snowball would go, right? So Piro's here. Hey, Piro. That's my buddy from Chicago. I know he started the ketogenic diet months ago. I hope he's still willing, hope he's still doing it. Hey, Jess, how are you? Cynthia is here as well. All right. Now that you guys know how I'm feeling, I don't know that I've even lost a pound. I haven't really checked it. I didn't check the scale when I started. I didn't really check the scale today. But for me, it hasn't been about the weight loss. It's been about how do I feel? How do I look? How are my clothes fitting? Because for me, I don't know that I lose a lot of weight and fluctuation in hello, Anne, fluctuation in weight. I would like to, but to me, it's not always about the scale. Oh, Tammy is a day behind me, just started. All right. Yeah. I kind of did, Jess. Remember during that first video, I said, here's my before picture. That's it. I don't think that I'm going to have a big drastic difference between one day and day 20. I just don't see it. I don't see how I could really make that much of a difference in a before and after. I guess I could, but I don't see it. And again, to me, it's going to be, how are my shorts fitting this summer? How am I feeling? Do I feel like I'm always hungry? Do I feel like which I don't. I don't feel it. It's like, hold on, let me move that away. What exactly am I eating and drinking? Water and coffee, pretty much is all I had. I had to work in a very high energy place today at work, where I didn't have an opportunity to stop and think for 5 minutes. Really, you're constantly on the move today. It's in a very upbeat going. No, nothing. What I did learn, sometimes the intake of the electrolytes is what Jimmy Moore was saying. Now I just started it, so I'm not sure on the workouts. But what they're saying is that in order to get it broken down into the cellular level, you have to deprive the body of a lot of things, including those electrolytes, which I thought was kind of weird. But I'm not finished with all that chapter yet. On that book. That was the only book that mentioned that. So yeah, I guess I haven't done my bouillon cubes, which you guys know I love my bouillon cubes. I love my butter broth, but I can't do my butter broth. And that's one of the things I guess I miss. Hi, Delaney. I miss the butter broth because it tastes so good, and it's like one of those comfort foods. It's like one of those things where you've got that blanket around you and you feel good. But no, I can't do that, because some bouillon cubes have some calories to them, and I don't want to have any calories at all whatsoever. Anything that says it has calories. Can you post a link to the book, please? Yeah, it's I could, or if you just Google the Complete Guide to Fasting, That's the name of their book, and it's done by Moore and Fung, F-U-N-G, Fung, F-U-N-G, and Moore, M-O-O-R-E. And it's the guide, the complete guide to fasting. That's what their book is. Jason says, keep up on the Gatorade or snake juice. My extended fast with it were so much better than they were on just a water fast. Right. But, that's a good thought. And I guess some of this, I don't want it to be easy. I don't want to take the easy way. Hey, Spivey, does that sound, what is butter broth? David Crow asked, what is butter broth? What I made up, it's a way for me to get my salt in, David. And it's 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 bouillon cubes, 2 cups of hot water, blended. It's awesome. It's amazing. You get about 2,000 milligrams of salt in. When you're on the ketogenic diet, you want to increase your salt intake, which will take away your fatigue. It will increase your energy levels, because a lot of people think that your energy levels and fatigue is based on something else and not based on that salt. And once you start getting your salt intake higher than you were, you'll start feeling how different this salt is. The amount of salt that you need is important to you on this diet. So if you're doing the ketogenic diet, I highly recommend that you do my butter broth. It's probably one of the cheapest drinks you're ever going to get. It's not like I sell it or anything. You buy a whole giant container of bouillon cubes for maybe $10, and that'll probably last you 6 months to a year. And then 2 tablespoons of Kerrygold grass-fed cow butter. So, and then you blend it into 2 cups of hot water. It's amazing. You'll think it's like, I don't know, cheating. It's so good. But yeah. All right. So I know I'm fasting, and if we have questions on fasting, I'm willing to answer those. But I know a lot of you guys are still just have questions on the ketogenic diet, so we could ask questions on that too. But as you do that, please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. It's Going Gonzo Keto Diet. I think this is what it is. Yeah, Going Gonzo Keto Diet. And yeah, this right here on my hat. This is probably backwards on some of you guys. But I have a little over 100 videos there to show people how to do the ketogenic diet. And now I'm adding these videos on how to do a fast and how it feels and how it works out for you. So far, this fast is pretty easy. Jimmy Moore said his best days on his 7-day fast, when he did a 7-day fast, were days 4, 5, and 6. Now, the end of day 6, he said that he started to really feel crappy. Not looking forward to day 6. I don't think I'm going to have that crappy days. I probably will do pretty good, I think. I'm hoping. We'll see. You guys will see. I'll see. We'll all see. All right. Let's see. I'm still at work, so I'm just lurking. Oh, Michael Graves. Still at work. Pam Grosso. Hey, Manuel V. I take my coffee in the morning with 1 tablespoon of MCT oil and a tweaked keto aid. Now, is that keto raid or keto Gatorade kind of mix? That's Dr. Berry, I think, right? That's his kind of thing. Let's see. By tweaked, I mean that I add potassium, magnesium citrate. That's fine. I see. That's all fine. Magnesium, yeah, magnesium, ginger, sea salt, all that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. How do you reintroduce food? Liquid first? Not necessarily liquid, but maybe soft food. Yeah. You want to try, like, I'm going to do some sort of liquid. I'm going to do some sort of smoothie. Believe it or not, I miss my Going Gonzo green sludge smoothies. I miss them. And if you haven't seen that one, I should make a video just on that stupid green sludge smoothie, because everybody wants to know about that. If you've been eating carbohydrates and sugars and you've been trying to do a low-calorie diet for a period of time, which a lot of us have, your liver is in a state where it's a fatty liver. Okay, You may not have been diagnosed with a fatty liver yet, but it's going to get there. It's there, okay? When a doctor diagnoses you with a fatty liver, it won't show up until it's 90% shot, okay? Now, Kim, I will do that video. I promise. I will do that sludge video because I get so many comments and questions about it. I just can't do it for another 18 days. I can't cheat on this diet. Yes, Pam, I can't. And I put everything in this green sludge thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video on it. Some other people made videos on it, mimicking me and joking about my green sludge smoothie, because I told people it just basically, it's like taking all the grass clippings off the bottom of a mower and drinking them. That's what it reminds me of. It's kind of, but let me get to the benefit of it. The green sludge smoothie is made up of bitter greens. It's made up of greens like kale, parsley, spinach, arugula, stuff like that. These are bitter greens. I take them, I put them in a freezer bag in the freezer. I then take them, I take them out. I put handfuls of each one of them into my blender. I then add some bone broth. I add some cod liver oil, and I could add other things. It doesn't matter. I could add cayenne pepper to it. I could add some stevia to sweeten it up, believe it or not. I could add some berries if I even wanted some berries, because you're allowed some berries on the ketogenic diet. Now, I mix all that stuff together. What else did I put in there? Cod liver oil, apple cider vinegar I could put in there. I was just mixing stuff. I was just throwing stuff in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out with one that's really beneficial, and it's going to come out with all these different ways that it's going to make you feel better. And it really does. Like I drink that shake down. It's tough to drink down. It's disgusting. But not everything we have to eat or drink or do in life is great. So it's one of those ones where you hold your nose and you just drink this stuff. My wife just looks at me and she drinks some awful things. She's drank like these wheatgrass, like I guess if you're used to drinking wheatgrass and crap like that, health food drinks, carrot juice. Like I can't stand carrot juice. That disgusts me right there. But this green sludge smoothie, what it does is it cleans out a fatty liver and it brings that fatty liver back to 100%. Okay, it takes a few weeks of drinking this on a consistent basis, but what it'll do is it'll actually improve your liver. It'll make your liver more functioning. It will then that way your liver, when it's back to 100%, which it can do, it'll actually help process fat more quickly. It'll help you on the ketogenic diet, and processing fat will help you lose weight. So getting all your greens in through the GONZO green sludge smoothie is kind of beneficial. It's going to help out on the ketogenic diet. It's going to help with your weight loss journey. It's going to help you feel healthier. It's going to help your liver to actually be healthier. What I'll do is I'll come up with a recipe for it. I think I already had once, but I think what I'll do is I'll post it onto the Facebook, and we'll see how that works out for you guys. It's a unique experience, but once you get used to it and you feel the benefit of it, you'll love it. You'll be hooked. Let me see some of these questions. Cinnamon can be good too. Yep. I do cinnamon in my coffee, so I do a lot of cinnamon every day now. In use, bone broth to break my fast. Right. I could do bone broth. Right. Cayenne pepper sounds good. Yes, please do one. Cinnamon. Just got suji uva greens from Costco. But before you say any sugar in there, wait, I'm trying not to lose. Okay. You're at your goal weight, Pam, but if there's sugar in there, sugar isn't necessarily just about gaining weight. It's about causing inflammation. And sugar actually feeds bad cancerous cells or cells that can become cancerous. And sugar is, the reason I don't do sugar isn't just because of fat storage. it's because I don't like the effect that it has on creating inflammation and causing disease in my body. That I don't like. I have a lot of family members that have passed away from cancer. I have some that passed away from heart disease. I have some that had diabetes, and I'm not going to have any of those things. Okay, this ketogenic diet has erased my inflammation. It's eliminated my high blood pressure. It's taken me from a type 2 diabetic to not a diabetic at all, to actually feeling healthy. I have people even today said, "Hey, buddy, keeping the weight off, looking good, keep it up." And you know, people can see it. You know, there are positive people out there, and those are the ones that I acknowledge, I like. But there's also those negative nillies out there. Who cares? Negative people don't need, you know, they're just hateful people. I don't have them. I haven't heard any of them in a while, so that's good. It is what it is. Stay positive. Always keep these positive, happy feelings going, and you're going to be better off. Let's see, what do we got going here? I like my lemon water. Ooh, lemon would be good in lemon and cayenne pepper, because that helps clean people out too. Yeah, that would be crazy. Do you watch what is in the bouillon cubes? Not always. There is some maltodextrin in bouillon cubes. I think they're even in the ones that I take, but the amount that's going to be in there is so minuscule, because I've taken these bouillon cubes, 2 of them as a matter of fact, and I check my blood sugar right after that to see what happens, and nothing. I get no spike at all. So either the maltodextrin that's actually in those cubes is so minuscule, I wish they just didn't make it with them, but it is what it is. I never get a sugar spike with that butter broth. It just makes me feel better. All right, where are we at? What do we got? Someday I am going to go to Australia. I am looking forward to that. That is on my bucket list. There is no doubt I will make it to Australia, whether I have to go in a casket or whether I go there free willy-nilly. But I want to see Australia one day. That is my goal. So many beautiful things about it. Michael Graves is going back to work. All right, Mike, take it easy. We'll see you. Oh, and also one of my other bucket list things is I want to see Europe. I don't know how I've lived on this planet for almost 50 years, and I've only seen a few countries, not too many. Like I've been to Korea, I've been to, there's been a list, but most of that stuff is through the military. I want to see it as a civilian. I want to see, seeing things in the military is a lot different than seeing them as a sightseeing civilian. So I just want to see. I'd like to see the world, and this diet is going to make me live long enough that I'm going to see this world. I'm going to see. So, yep. Okay. Hey, listen, if for some reason I started this diet too late in my life and my heart gives out on me before I get to go to all these places, some of you people better come to my funeral. Just saying. It's a little morbid sounding, but who knows? Sometimes we catch these things in time, sometimes we don't. There's Derek. Derek is here. Derek is my Canadian buddy up there. He posts some great food. He eats 1 meal a day. And if you guys want to check out some of his posts on Instagram, Derek, show your Instagram link so some of these people on YouTube that are watching you, they could see, because Derek gives some great ideas on what he puts together on a meal. If you guys want to mimic some of the stuff, because when he does his 1 meal a day, right, he shows what he's eating, all these different foods, all these different combinations of, it has it all sectioned off though. And it's really neat. But his keto numbers are really, really high. They're amazingly high. Now, I'm not saying that benefits you in ketosis or anything, but I don't say that it can't benefit you in ketosis. Tiffany says, I have learned so many things from you, but butter broth is definitely my favorite thing I learned from you. There's just nothing like it. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the kind words. See, this is what I mean. I love having positive people in my life, and people like this, people like all of you guys. This is why I keep coming and sharing my ketogenic journey with you guys. All the things that I keep learning, all the things that I keep wanting to try, because I want you guys to gain that knowledge and gain that experience and learn. Because I feel that if we learn, the more we learn about something, I know I've said this many times, the more we learn from this, the better we're going to do at this. Okay? All right. It's just like when you work out. The more I learned how to work out, the easier workouts became, the safer workouts became. And it's the same thing with this ketogenic diet. The more I learned about dieting and more healthy I became, and the more knowledge that I gathered on this, it just made it easier. It made it worth it. It made the benefits better. It's just great. I love it. All right. Good luck on the fast. Got to go to the granddaughter softball game in 90 minutes. Okay, Pam. Have a great day. Hope your granddaughters win. Yep, Spivey says he was on his blood pressure meds for 20 years doing the ketogenic diet, and within 4 months he was off of those meds. I have a lot of people that I'm helping that have that same issue. I was off all my meds within 4 months, or 3 months, I'm sorry. Spivey did his in 4, but the only reason I got myself off of those meds in 3 is because he's in Wales. Here in the United States, I don't know how he might be a little different, but I could get my blood tested every 3 months, and I felt so much better in those first 3 months anyway. So I probably fixed everything within the first 2 months, I think, because in those first 3 months, I lost 60 pounds in the first 3 months. I was losing like 20 pounds a month on an average. That's a little high, because within the next 9 months total of first 9 months, I lost 120 pounds. So if you guys don't know my journey, it's in the YouTube channel. It's all there. I'm going to go for 6 months blood work in the morning and really excited to see the results. Awesome, Cynthia Carr. Hit it. Let us know how that turns out. Now, listen, when you do the blood work and you're starting the ketogenic diet, be aware that, and with knowledge comes this, is that your LDLs are going to show a higher elevation in LDLs. Now, what most people, like the entire medical field outside of certain countries, knows is that LDLs have nothing to do with stroke or heart attack. Nothing. Zippo. Okay? But they want you to think so, because they want you to take those statins. They want you to take their medications and to be dependent on pharmaceuticals. And that's not something I'm ever going to do again. I'm never going to do any. I'm just not doing any pills. Oop. Oop. Hold on. I think we're missing something here. Hold on. I don't know if I'm even on my, I think my wife, no, I'm still there. My wife tried to call. Sorry, everybody. I'm back. I hope everybody can still see me. I hope that's possible. If you can, just say hello or wave or something. And please give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. Give me something. All right, still here. Good, good. All right. How about on Facebook? Am I still there? Yeah, got a clap. Got a hand wave. Good. All right. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, so we could talk about ketosis real quick. We could talk about menus, meals, whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay, good, good. Anybody have any questions, any concerns, any comments? Triple H, hello, how are you? Yes. I talked to my one buddy that started keto back in January, He's lost a lot of weight, okay? And he's looking skinny, which is good, okay? He's getting very healthy. And I told him, I said, hey, so people are saying you're getting too skinny. And he says, yeah, he hears that from his family at family events and stuff. And he says, you know what? I'm still going to lose 10 more pounds. And he says, but I'm never going to stop this diet or this way of eating, because it's not just that it takes all the fat off of you. It makes you healthy. It makes you feel healthier. It's a big difference on how you feel eating a ketogenic lifestyle than eating a carbohydrate or a standard American diet. And for all these other countries that adapted the standard American diet from us, I am here to apologize for that. I am sorry. We steered a lot of countries wrong. We steered a lot of people wrong. Our country, our government made up this stupid diet, and I have no idea why they did it. I'm opening something here. Some sort of stand. I don't even know how. It's an something stand. I don't know what it does. I bought it for some reason. I don't remember. I don't even know what it holds. It's like something. I don't know. Who knows? That's all it is. Anybody ever see anything like that? I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. If I check my blood sugar and it is low, I say 58, and I eat normal keto meal and it raises it more than 20 points, is that bad? No, no. What's going to happen is your blood sugar always spikes a little bit. Okay, it's always going to spike just a little bit even when you eat keto. Okay, because protein will spike your blood sugar a little bit. Carbohydrates, you're going to eat some sort of ketogenic carbohydrates like your vegetables. They're going to give you a small sugar spike. It's nothing to be scared of. And 58 is kind of low. I'm not sure how it is for you, Cynthia, but it is kind of low. Okay, where you want to be is usually between 60 and 90. All right. 60 and 90 on a glucose monitor. That should be about where you're at. And then people always ask, what about the ketones? If you're testing your blood for ketones, that's usually between 0.5 and 3.0. And I have seen people that are 5.6, 6.7, 4.2, 2.8. It's okay. Unless you're a type 1 diabetic, and then it's probably needs a doctor to check it out. Where are we at? Anybody have any questions, concerns? All right. Again, on those LDLs, when you get your blood sugar tested, don't worry about the LDLs. If your doctor is pretty much stuck on those LDLs, he's not up on current events, I guess. All right. We're losing people, so we need to get off here. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. Please, if you're watching the replay, I want people to realize the replay, this is actually going on right now. It's probably around, I don't know, 5 o'clock East Coast time. I have no idea. It's probably similar or close to 5 o'clock East Coast time. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please share, put thumbs up, recommend my channel, recommend my page, anything you can. I appreciate everybody, and I will try to answer some questions later. Thanks, guys. All right, I'm going to end this one up here, and I'm going to end this one down here. And I want to thank everybody for showing up again. Thanks, guys. Bye.